Hello guys, today we are going to know how a heartbroken man lands in an unlikely position to potentially save the universe when he becomes mysteriously trapped inside a rest stop bathroom with a cosmic creature. At the beginning of the story, we are shown Wes, who is coming from somewhere in his car. There is panic on his face, and he is also repeatedly looking at the back seat of the car, where there is a red-colored box. Actually, the adult has broken up with his girlfriend today, which is why he is also upset. After driving for several hours, he stops his car at a place where there is a chocolate machine. He tries to take out the chocolate from the machine, but the chocolate does not come out, due to which he gets frustrated. Just then, a lady comes there. She gives him chocolate and says that he needs rest. After this, the lady leaves. He is really tired and also very stressed, so he drinks a lot. When night falls, he lights a fire and takes out photos of many girls from the red box in the back seat of his car and starts burning them. But he saves one photo, which happens to be his girlfriend. When he wakes up the next morning, he finds that he has burnt even his pants. He runs to a washroom where he vomits. Then a voice comes from the adjacent toilet. "How are you feeling now?" "I'm fine now," says Wes. After this, he sits on the commode. He sees that there is no toilet paper there. That's why he goes outside, where he washes his hands and face with water. The man in the other toilet asks Wes for his name. Wes tells his name, then feels strange that a stranger is talking to him. Then the man says, "You wouldn't want to know my name?" Wes says, "Why not?" He says, "My name is very difficult to pronounce. For this, you have to hold your tongue and say it. My name is Gatanothoa." Wes feels awkward. He even tries. After this, he says, "I see the painting here in the washroom like this. I am a devil who does good deeds as well as bad deeds. And at present, I have come to do good deeds. And I want to save your world." Wes gets angry when he hears this and says, "Just because I drank too much last night doesn't mean I'm going to believe everything you say." After this, he starts going out from there, but someone has locked the door. Then a sound comes from inside the toilet, which is Gatanothoa's voice. He says, "I have done this. You came here of your own free will, but now you can leave from here only when I want you." Wes gets irritated by his words, and now he wants to see who is inside the toilet. That's why he tries to climb over his commode and look in that direction. That voice says, "Don't do this. It could cost you your life." But he does not listen to her. Then he gets a shock, and he sees that he has come outside the toilet that is near his car. He gets into the car where his girlfriend is also there. She tells Wes that you shouldn't have come out there, and insects start coming out of his eyes, and the next moment he once again gets teleported and reaches the same washroom from where he had teleported and came here. Wes doesn't understand what happened to him. Gatanothoa's voice says, "I know you don't believe me, so I want you to look out the window." And when Wes looks outside, there's this strange layer spreading all around. Gatanothoa, the voice says, "It will completely cover this place so that no one outside can see this place. Now it's just the two of us. No one will disturb us." Then Wes notices that there is something shiny inside the toilet. Wes tries to look from below, but the voice warns him. She says, "If you see my real form, your mind will explode. Never make this mistake." Wes has now understood one thing, that this is not a joke, and whatever is inside the toilet is not a human being. He wants to run away from here at any cost. That is why he finds a way out from there by involving Gatanothoa in his talks. He finds the duct from where he slowly starts coming out, but he is surprised to see that he has once again reached inside the same toilet. Now here he starts remembering his girlfriend, but Gatanothoa takes him out of those memories and brings him to the real world. He says, "You have to focus here." Wes gets a severe headache and passes out. After some time he regains consciousness. Gatanothoa's voice tells him, "You are also like me. You have done many wrong things." Wes is shocked to hear this, as he had never told anyone about his wrongdoings, and now Gatanothoa's voice tells him, thousands of millions of years ago, when this universe was not formed, there was a god who was very kind-hearted, but his son cut him from the middle, due to which he died, and from his blood drops another universe was created. went to the forest. After some time, he asked his son to bring me back to life and heal my wound. His son promised him that if he brought him back to life, he would never destroy this universe which is made of his blood drops. He promised him, after which his son brought him back to life, and now there is always fear in their heart. That is why they create an entity that has half the powers of God and half of Satan. After creating it, his own powers have greatly diminished, and the entity he created was none other than Ghatanothoa. Gradually, Ghatanothoa became attached to humans. The God inside him, that is, the goodness inside him, overpowered him, and now he wants to save humans and not destroy them, whereas Ghatanothoa was created for this very reason. He has destroyed this entire creation of humanity, and now he has slowly started coming into a form. That means his body has started to form, and if it comes into a complete form, then it will destroy the entire humanity. Then whose voice does Wes hear from outside? Actually, there is a man outside who is looking at his car. He calls out to her by shouting loudly, but he is unable to hear her voice because he has earphones in his ears. Now he has to go to the washroom, and he sees that there is a washroom in front of him. Ghatanothoa has removed the shield which he had put on it. After this, he comes inside where he sees Wes, who is very nervous. This man who has come inside the restroom is a worker of a similar restroom, and now he too is trapped here. Ghatanothoa tells him to go inside the toilet, that Wes has to go inside the toilet. After this, Ghatanothoa comes in front of the worker, due to which he dies, and now Wes is very scared. Wes says, "What do I have to do?" Ghatanothoa's voice tells him, "You have to give me half of your liver, and if you do so, I will never come into physical form so that I will not be able to destroy humanity, which is what I want." Wes flatly refuses because if he did, he would die. Ghatanothoa says that this is a kind of ritual that you have to do. Wes says the world is dirty. "In my childhood, my father used to beat my mother a lot. I have seen a lot of suffering, and I never want to save a world that has always hurt me." Ghatanothoa says that you should not become selfish. You should think about humanity, about the world. The God who created me will come here after some time, and if she comes, then we will not be able to do anything. You have to sacrifice your liver, and now Wes also gets ready for this work. The photo he has of his girlfriend, it becomes blurred. Wes tells Ghatanothoa that he wants to go into his girlfriend's memories once, wants to meet her, and now he reaches his girlfriend. His face also becomes blurred. He sees that his girlfriend has the same red box inside, which are photos of many girls whom he had tortured and killed. His girlfriend comes to know Wes's real face, after which he kills his girlfriend too, which means that he killed his girlfriend himself. Ghatanothoa starts erasing her memories from her mind, which causes her great distress. Ghatanothoa says, "We don't have time now." Here the wall starts breaking, that is, the God who created Ghatanothoa is going to come here in a few moments, and before he completely engulfs her, Wes takes out his liver and gives it to Ghatanothoa, after which everything becomes calm. He is still alive and comes out crawling. He sees Ghatanothoa has a form, there is a shape. The first time he sees Ghatanothoa, everything goes quiet. Wes opens the door, and then to his surprise, a voice says, "Everything is okay now," Wes says. "Now the world will consider me a hero." He says, "No, you are also a devil like me. You killed many innocent girls who had no fault, and the world never remembers such people. Such a person can never become a hero." Shortly thereafter, Wes also dies, and in his hand is the same teddy bear that his girlfriend had given him. That means the end of a bad person is always bad, even if he has done a good deed. But for his one good deed, his qualities throughout his life can never be forgiven. With this, the story of this film ends here. We hope you liked this story.